Do you know, there was a time when teaching black people to read was a crime, and black women broke that law every night? In the 1700s and 1800s across the United States and the Caribbean, governments passed laws to keep black people illiterate, not by accident, by design, because literacy meant danger. If an enslaved person could read, they could read passes, read abolitionist papers, read maps, read laws, read the meaning of freedom. So governments made education illegal, not discouraged, not delayed, illegal. After slave uprisings terrified white Vlasti, literacy bans spread. South Carolina's Negro Act of 1740, passed after the Stono Rebellion. Georgia in 1829, jailing anyone who taught black people to read. Virginia, tightened after Nat Turner's rebellion. Louisiana and Mississippi linking literacy to insurrection. These laws were enforced while presidents like James Madison, James Monroe, and later Andrew Jackson were in power. This wasn't ignorance, it was governance. In many places, teaching a black person to read meant jail, whipping, heavy fines, being sold away from family, sometimes death. Education wasn't discouraged, it was criminalized. And that's when black women stepped in, not with permission, not with buildings, not with protection. They built schools anyway. They taught in kitchens after midnight, church pews disguised as prayer, laundry rooms, back porches, fields during rest breaks. They taught children, they taught adults. They taught each other, quietly, carefully, repeatedly. A few names survived. Susie King Taylor, who learned to read illegally in Georgia and later taught black soldiers during the Civil War. Mary Prince in the Caribbean, whose literacy exposed slavery's brutality. Phyllis Wheatley, whose intelligence terrified slaveholding society. But most names were never written down. Because secrecy was survival, slaveholders allowed one book, the Bible. They wanted black people to read scripture, but only the parts about obedience. Black women used that opening. They taught letters through hymns, spelling through verses, reading through repetition. A prayer circle became a classroom. A hymn became a lesson. A sermon became a code. To outsiders it looked holy. To insiders it was education. If caught, they were beaten, sold away from family, jailed, sometimes killed. No trials, no sympathy. Still, they continued, because they understood something dangerous. An educated mind is harder to enslave. When slavery officially ended, America acted surprised. How did black people learn so fast? How did schools appear overnight? They ignored the truth. The schools didn't appear overnight. They were already there, hidden for generations. Built in silence, built under threat. Built by black women whose names were never recorded. History praised. Lawmakers, missionaries, white educators, and erased the women who risked their lives to make literacy possible. No monuments, no textbooks, no credits, just results. Black literacy did not come from charity. It came from resistance, from women who turned kitchens into classrooms, prayer into code, faith into strategy. They didn't just teach letters, they taught freedom. And they did it when freedom itself was illegal. History remembers the powerful. Histora remembers the forgotten. Follow for the stories that matter.